Okay, so I kind of want to address um, some shit I've been seeing, watching some YouTube videos, some debates with this dweeb named William Lane Craig. Um, and he always gives the thing of like, okay, he was crucified. Okay, the reason we should believe in God and all this shit is because we have the facts of Jesus' crucifixion, the empty tomb, the fact that he was seen by so many people after he died. And he's never heard an argument against it or directly against it. And you know what? I haven't heard anybody argue that in any of his debates really against it, so I guess I will. Okay, so basically, this motherfucker comes into Jerusalem, uh, starts shitting the church, you know, taking over the moneylenders, kind of taking cash away from the church. And the church was giving money to in the pocket of the fucking Romans. So basically, he was also taking money from the Romans. And that really pissed him off. So what they do? They fucking arrested him, nailed him to a tree. For some strange reason, a bunch of people in today's world think I need to feel guilty about that. Well, I don't. Okay? My sin had nothing to do with his death. He was crucified because he fucked with the status quo, basically. Had nothing to do with anything I did. You know, cause and effect doesn't work in reverse, except in quantum physics. Last time I checked, we weren't bound by the rules of quantum physics in the macroverse or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Anyway, let's get on to the empty tomb. And, you know, the fact that all these people saw him and shit like that. Well, I'm going to look at it from the Roman governor's perspective. What? The little motherfucker ain't there no more? What? All these people are talking to him, you know, because he fucking showed himself. And he did teachings for like months after he supposedly came back from the dead, you know, Jesus Christ's post-mortem teachings and shit. And I'm sitting here thinking, why don't they say anything about his post-mortem teachings? The Bible is void of any kind of exactly what he was teaching after he died. Oh, yeah, let's get into real, you know, let's talk about all his teachings before they nailed his ass to a tree, but after he came back from the dead, we're not going to really say anything, even though we should, but we didn't. Oh, yeah, another thing, why didn't Jesus write a book? You know, if he's God incarnate, knows all this shit, you know, he should have, you know, he was literate, should have wrote a book. You know, if he knew this was going to cause so much of a problem, get all these debates, you know, it's like they write a book, The Gospel of Jesus. I am Jesus. I am God incarnate. You know, and here's why. You know, nope, didn't do it, which is really interesting because he wasn't illiterate. Anyway, back to um, back to the Roman governor, right? He's sitting there thinking, what, these guys are seeing. Why didn't he have him arrested? Why didn't, after they found the empty tomb, why didn't they fucking round up these 12 apostles, you know, go out hunting them down? No, they stuck, you know, the 12 apostles must not have been too fucking scared to hang around Judea or, you know, Israel because, like, supposedly Jesus taught for a month after he died. Came back, taught for a month. Lots of people saw him, including his enemies, according to David Lane Craig. And it's like, why didn't the enemies just go find a Roman soldier and say, hey, we nailed that motherfucker to a cross. He ain't dead. Take him back. Do it again. If at first you don't succeed. You know? Didn't happen. Why didn't it happen? You know, I'm sure there are people that knew, you know, yeah, he died on the cross, man. He ain't dead. Let's go get him. You know? Didn't happen. No mention of it anywhere. That's why I have a big problem with the empty tomb and all that shit. You know, certain things logically should have taken place that didn't. You know, they didn't hunt the fucker down when they got word that he wasn't dead. Okay? Because they can, according to the Bible, they considered him a really big threat, which he wasn't. You know, You know, the empty tomb and all that crap just doesn't work for me. And that's why, you know, it's like, why didn't they hunt him down? Why didn't they put a bounty out on his ass? You know? They were hunting down the 12 apostles afterwards, but not because they thought they stole his body, but because they thought they were fucking heretics. So, it wasn't really the Romans hunting them down. Well, maybe it was. Well, yeah, okay, fine. It was the Romans hunting them down, but it was a Sanhedrin as well. You know? So, just, this is how I think. These are my questions, dude. Why the fuck didn't this shit happen? What, did God, like, erase the memory of Jesus from these people after they did this crap to him so that he wouldn't be hunted down and killed? And why didn't he write a book? He was Jesus. He was God incarnate. He was obviously literate because he fucking spoke in the, you know, sat there and read the fucking Torah in the goddamn church. Okay? And he wrote something in the sand so he could read and he could write. But he didn't write a damn thing down for posterity. I don't know why this is. Maybe there actually is a gospel of Jesus. But the shit he wrote down goes against everything everybody else said. So, like, nobody talked about it. And it's hidden in some Vatican archive somewhere. Who knows? Anyway, that's my reason for not believing in the fucking resurrection of Jesus. Um, Let me know what you think. This here's, yeah. Have a nice day.